Today's test drive, 1971 Buick Skylark. Checking out under the hood, we got power steering, power brakes, 350 AC compressor, which we need to try because it's hot today. And of course, this is my favorite color on a car, white, with the black and red graphics. Aftermarket set of wheels, disc brakes, drum in the rear. Custom console there. Nice interior. Of course, I'll take it down the road and I'll tell you anything I find. Chips, scratches, rust. If it's there, you'll know about it. Be sure to hit subscribe, share this video. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Okay, so before we take off, I actually had to bring a magnet like you run through a parking lot. So ignore that, it's not in here. But I've got these mics on my DJI attachment. And yesterday when I was in the grass over there, the mic, the magnet fell off in the grass. And I have to find that. It holds the audio together on the channel here. But looking around the interior, fairly good. Dash is clean. This little concept here is pretty cool. You got a little storage compartment. Looks like you can hook up and charge your phone there. I don't know, it's just kind of neat. Looking around the interior here. Whoa. There we go. If you're wondering what's going on with that noise, I've got a hip fan because it's 100 degrees outside. If you want to pick up these hip fans, I've got them in the description below. Look how good this thing starts. Engine temperature's not even up yet. Blower motor's working. It looks like the compressor cut on, so we're gonna put it on cold and give it a second. Just maybe we'll get some AC out of it. Doesn't feel cold yet. But it does seem like that compressor just kicked on when I turned the switch on. Radio's cutting on, it's just not making any noise. So, ashtray looks pretty clean. Console's not too bad. Wipers work. Turn signals flashing on the dash there. Let me get you a little closer so you can see. Show you the mileage that it's showing. Looks like we've got gas today. And of course, place your bets on the horn. Do you think the horn works? We haven't tried it. Let's try it out. Yeah, it works in the little slots there. All right, let's hit the road, see how this one runs and drives. I'm ready to get on the road. It is very hot. Get a little windage coming through the car here. It's so hot that I can't tell if that's cold or not. It feels great coming out of the vents. Honestly, I think it is working. I'm pretty sure this AC is working, guys. That's a good thing. If it is, when I get going down, oh yeah. Oh, we got cold AC in this one. Heck yeah. Motor feels good. Smooth. Tight steering. Speedo's coming up on the dash, seems pretty accurate. If I put her to the floor, she's not shifting down, so our little linkage cable is not set up right. But it's got plenty of power. I mean, no problem at all pulling down the road, and the brakes feel pretty good. They've got a little bit of a left pull when you let off of them, or when you touch them. And when you let off, it goes back to straight. So, little squeak from the belt under the hood. I'm waiting on water temperature to come up. It hasn't moved. It should be up, especially with as warm as it is today. Gas gauge is floating around too, so I do believe it works. Honestly, this car runs and drives pretty good. Now I'd roll all the windows up and let the AC cool down, but at the same time I'm gonna leave them down because I'm going over to this parking lot here to get these outside shots for you. We're gonna be looking for chips, scratches, rust, and dents as well. So we're gonna be over here a little while. So I'm gonna cut the AC off, conserve heat from the motor. Obviously when you run the AC, it'll make it run a little bit warmer. And with it being 100 degrees today, you wanna help any of these classic cars out by keeping them cool. Also, I need to go find my piece over here. It's like a little metal magnet that goes to this mic right here that I'm talking to you through. So, let's run over there and see if I can find that. I'm also gonna do the undercarriage shots, the outside shots, and I'll be right back. Let's cut this AC off. It is cold though. There we go. See, I know yesterday I was in the grass over here. Oh, it's thick grass too. And it might just pick it up. I don't know. We're gonna run it a couple seconds and see if I can find the piece. Got y'all sitting in the driver's seat. What do you think? I had somebody the other day that said, get rid of the head cam. I hate it. But I think more like 90% of you like it. That's usually the feedback that I get. The only thing that you don't like is maybe that noise. No, it's usually me moving around too much, making you motion sick, and I'm trying to keep my head still. But also got to make sure I look left and right before I pull out in traffic, right? Just like now, backing up, don't want to hit nothing. If you turn it all the way, the power steering squeaks on this one. It's been a champ about staying cool. This is 100-degree weather, guys. It is hot outside. Very. I know I say that a few times, but it matters because these old cars don't like the heat. This one here doesn't bother it. seems like everything's been fine, and it's been staying cool. A little bit of a stutter from the carb there. It has been sitting in the parking lot for a little while, and I've been sitting there idling and running past the camera and getting the undercarriage shots and back to idling, so it could have got loaded up a little bit. And we do have a dummy light that pops on, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. If you cut it off, cut it back on, it'll pop on for a second until that antifreeze gets circulating, and then it cuts off. And that's because it's cooling itself off. Engine temperature is not hooked up on the dash. That's something that I would hook up. I do recommend that. Looks like the lights are on there, but I think that's just a reflection. Bump in the road coming up right here. Nice smooth suspension. Now, of course, this is me doing my best to absolutely keep my head still so that I'm not making y'all sick. Okay. Pull back into the lot now. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. Be sure to stick around for that. And guys, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, lens is clean. Let's walk this ride. Unfortunately, I never found my little magnet piece for my microphone. Tried. Grass is just too thick. We're going to start in the front here, and we're going to be looking for chips, scratches, rust dents, stuff wrong with the vehicle. You got some thick paint there on the bumper. They painted the bumper, and you've got spots and a dent. Chips. Spots around the grill there. Bubbles around the headlight bezels. Coming down the side. Tires on this one a little worn, but still in good shape. Chips on the edge of the door. Paint run there. Hey, Cricket, what's up? Jump on up. Back bumper, so far, about the same as the front with little touch-up marks. Midsection. Chips on the edge there. Over the top here. Little bumps popping up on the paint on that mirror because they painted the mirrors too. It's probably pitting underneath it. I said the same thing with the headlight bezels. Chips around your pillar. Paint run. looking around the back window here. A little dirt there to be cleaned up. Spot here on the roof. Coming to the back. I think you got a dent there on this side. And the jams look all right. The seal also okay. Down in the trunk. A little paint peeling there. And the trunk will not hold itself up. Coming down with the trunk lid. Keys are in the ignition. It does look like the lock is sideways here. It is locked. Chips. Coming this way. Wax on the trim there. Scratch on the bottom. Dent here. Back tire's got some dry cracks in them. Couple little bubbles popping up. Touch up marks somebody did on that chip there. Every time I park over here, these little ants like to crawl all over this car. They must be coming out of this tree. They get to drive and they'll fly off. There's a bunch of ants falling out of this tree. It's the only cool spot around. I can't hardly focus if I'm too hot. Let's come down with this. Well, we've made it around the outside. Let's go to the interior now. Squeaky, needs to be greased. That door panel looks okay. The chips there on the armrest. This could be tucked back in a little better. Seal looks pretty good. A little dirt on the inside of the jam there. Seats look great. Sorry about my metal finder there, a little magnet. I had to bring it. I had to take a chance and see if I could find my piece, but it's gone. A little rip in the headliner there. It's in the grass underneath me somewhere. It looks like this. This little tiny magnet that goes on the back there. I had two of them. I got two different mics, so when one dies, I come back, grab another one. That's how I keep it rolling here until I forget it. Overspray here on that lens. Cracks right here. Steering wheel's got some chips. Had a hot light cut on for a second. That's because I cut it off, and it gets warmer for a second when you cut them off. When you cut them back on, antifreeze circulates, cools it back down. This car has no problem staying cool. It's actually been doing good the whole video, so. But guys, if you haven't already, hit subscribe, share this video. That's going to help out my channel. Any other questions that you have involving this car or any car that I show, ask them or call 615-822-4444. That's what we're here for. We'll go out, send you more videos, answer more questions, whatever it need be. Now I'm gonna go drive down the road and blow off all these little ants that dropped out of this tree. And if I had another place to park, I would, but pretty much it. Nice and quiet over here too. All right, I appreciate it, guys. I'll see you in the next video.